So I'm just doing some encounters in Second Galaxy. In Second Galaxy, you get 3 encounters every 12 hours, and they're a bit...
I'll prove it to them.
So you kind of need to use all your ship types in Second Galaxy.
You want to say something? I will succeed.
Because you scan them in the solar system of your choosing, and the solar system determines the level. I'm doing it in a level 38, which kind of gives me Tier 2 frigates and destroyers, a mix of Tier 1 and Tier 2 requirement on the cruiser, and Tier 1 for battle cruiser and battleship. So...
the situation is becoming better.
I've come to this system in my frigate, and now all the ones I can do. This one I want to have a look at. So, enemy does high damage. I've got very high resists anyway, but I will do that one next. I'll go do Spy War first. So it tells you that the enemy is T2 and there's a risk, etc.
Commencing war.
I do like that you can just like because it requires you to do it in different ships. I find it personally preferable to
target engaged.
Like every 2 days go to a system and use all my scans for 16 missions, and then just do as many trips back and forth as I need to in the right ship.
Approaching target.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities.
Target.
Roger.
Nice to have a wingman, which you can configure and stuff in Second Galaxy. A very potent feature.
Target locked on. Auto combat activated.
Nice little storyline going on in the background while we go get ready to kill some police.
Target locked on. Target locked on. Primary weapon ready.
Appear to have shot straight past us and gone after Mr. and Mrs. Lazar. Come on, catch up. Oh, I have to use my extra. That gives me extra speed. I prefer saving it for the resistance, but... You get into some nice little like circling dogfights in this game. It doesn't really happen like that in Echoes. I like them both. They're both good games. I think this one's a bit more fun, but it does have a bit more of the mobile payment mechanics in it. Eve's kind of stuck with just pay us monthly. If you're going to pay us. So you can play for free, but they limit a few things if you play for free. Can't get all the skills, so if you're in a one-on-one, if you're a free player and you one-on-one with a non-free... Whoop.
Arrived at target
Nearly
location.
went home. Didn't want to do that. Cancelled it, so it's fine. I'm going to go do my other frigate quest. That's the puppy.
Starting warp engine.
The one that warns you need defense stuff.
Commencing.
Interestingly, I prepared for defense. I have 86%, 73%, and then my weak hole is thermal. Now, they're not doing thermal, so it won't be much of an issue, really. If they were doing thermal, then I did bring a thermal screen, which would give me a nice... That would fill that gap.
Auto combat activated. Target locked on. Target engaged. Approaching target. Primary weapon ready.
See the way
Target locked on.
the camera auto tracks? If Eve had that, that would be nice.
Target location. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location. Entered space station.
Right. Yeah, so you do get these pop-up adverts for buy stuff with cash, which is, you know, not necessary, but nothing special on that. Okay, it's the great reward one. So this one says bring extra damage, has high shield res. Okay, so only two. I'm going to do the shooting competition first. Tend to run a bit of a different config on this ship. Even things out with the heat dissipation. Oh, hang on. I'm going to want to snag my critting inserter. Possibly one of those. So. What crit enhancement? Where have we put our crit enhancement? And I think yeah, we'll keep the shield recharge on and use a shield extender. Okay, that should be fine. And since we're using our own shield recharger, we'll take an attack buddy with a shield recharge buddy as backup.
Starting warp. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location. Commencing war. Arrived at target location. Commencing war. Arrived at target location.
Shooting competition. Easy peasy.
Commencing!
And now we have the harder one.
Autocomp starting war. Commencing war.
We shall see how it goes. Shouldn't be a problem.
Arrived at target location. Auto combat activated. Approaching target.
Don't know if those are definitely the enemies or if more will spawn in, but
Target locked on.
they spawned in. So getting ahead of the drone was a bit of a risk.
Target locked on.
To take out the poltergeist first, I think. Don't know why. Yeah, they do stuff to me.
Target locked on.
It was a really weird effect. I've not seen that before.
Target locked on.
Come on, get in range. Now they're getting away from me. That's just not on. Finally catching up. Still just out of range. There we go. Finally in range. More bloody poltergeists. What? That's not on the bloody
Target
poltergeist.
locked on.
In spite of the fact
Target
that
locked.
this has like a more heavy duty auto combat, you still have to be more... I might not get this. Might not have brought enough damage. They are taking that drone down. Come on. Well, I think I've gotten it anyway.
Target locked.
It's not showing the drone's health anymore. Well, we succeeded. Barely. I'm pretty sure that was all the destroyer ones as well, wasn't it? Yeah. 3 cruisers, 1 battle cruiser, and... no, 2 battle cruisers, and 3 battleships. So we head home
Auto
and shipping.
starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location.
The ability to change your main base and transfer all your stuff. And it's nice that you can do more in more stations in Eve. Apart from using the marketplace and trading if you're an alpha.
Commencing warp.
Because you have to go to a trading center to do it.
Arrived at target location.
I do like the relocation feature in SG. It is, it has got a bit of that like opportunity to buy speed ups if you can't be bothered to travel around. A lot of the difference is in payment model. As long as you manage everything, you don't really need speed ups very often. Kind of like a nice to have. But when you're traveling around for sovereignty wars, then that relocation is very handy.
Entered space station.
But in Eve, that would bring in like a whole different level of strategy. Because you kind of need to... I'll check the ops. See if there's any special mentions. So we have... Enemy deals high damage, and it is specifically lasers. Carries trouble is no trouble in shooting competition, and the cruiser is no trouble. Okay, so we need to gear. We can do it. From the config menu before we undock. Yes, that is the one we will be taking. We're going to want some of the stuff off here. I'm not 100% sure this is exactly the stuff that we want, but whatever. I want thrusters. I'm going to use my tier 1 thrusters because they're still better. I haven't tested 100% to make sure that they're actually definitely better, but whatever. Can't use that yet, can I? No. Do I not have a... Oh, I do have a medium energy charger, but it's on my Celestial, isn't it? Yes, it is. And let's also No, it was on the snowflake. Fair enough. Thermal. I'm not going to bring a shield charger, so we will swap that for adaptive. And then we'll throw on another thermal. I'll put the adaptive screen on since we're doubling up on the thermals. So we'll do some passive crit upgrade. It'll no doubt help a little. And what are we packing our ammo? Standard grey. Should be fine. Okie dokie. And you can bring your crane as well, please. I'll have you as backup.
Commencing warp. Arrived at target location.
So encounters as an SG are really good if you batch them up. It's a nice little session. But then it takes 12 hours to regen one encounter search. So you might get 12, 16, no, 12. 4 times 3 every 48 hours.
Arrived at target location.
But you can buy encounter probes for in-game real money currency, Iridium. So I don't know. I'm enjoying playing both. Slightly prefer SG, so it's do as much as I can in that, and then until I'm high enough level to go out and do raids and PvP, that I've got a decent chance of winning. Then I don't want to do that. So I head over to Eve Echoes. This one's a bit time consuming. It's nice to have thruster though.
Approaching target. Approaching target.
Yeah, so now I'm going to try and persuade all the residents to help. Doodly 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 doo. Call in the wingman.
Roger.
Approaching target.
We're going through. Whoopsie. Yes.
Approaching target. Approaching target. Approaching target. Approaching target.
So I do like how you can just like easily select the next thing, look over at it, and then when you start interacting, you just hit approach really quickly and easily start moving to it. It's much more fluid flow.
Primary weapon ready.
Eve Echoes. Combat is just You know, it doesn't feel like you can really do this turning and manual piloting and stuff. And, I mean, you can.
Approaching target.
Takes a bit longer to respond. It's much more park yourself at the right range, let it auto. Manage your weapons and manage your devices. Okay, where are the pirates? Come on. Come on.
Target locked on. Auto combat activated. Approaching target. Target locked on. Target locked on. Approaching target. Target locked on. Target locked on. Target locked on. Primary weapon ready. Target locked on.
He's gonna go away before I get to him. Yep.
Autocomp starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location. Auto combat activated. Approaching target. Target locked on. Approaching target. Approaching target. Target locked on. Target locked on. Approaching target locked on. Target locked on. Target locked on.
Definitely could have gone better.
Primary weapon ready.
One more encounter before heading back and changing ship again.
Autocomp starting warp engine.
This one.
Commencing warp.
Covenant fanatics sacrificed someone's daughter and she got blamed
Arrived
for
at
it.
target location.
Of course, we don't know that they sacrificed her daughter yet. We have to investigate first. There's all these suspicious rocks to choose from. And that big one is the one
Approaching
to go for.
target.
Yeah.
Target engaged.
I think so. There's normally something on it. I can't see the thing as there it is, the suspicious device.
Target engaged. Auto combat activated. Target locked on.
Whoa. How did my wingman just pop?
Yes, boss.
That's not good considering I don't have shield recharges.
Target locked on. Primary weapon ready.
That was very bizarre. I've never had a wingman just explode like that before.
Approaching target. Approaching target. Approaching target.
Could
Target
use thrusters,
engaged.
but we're already pretty close. And since this ship gets bonus damage from thrusters, I think there's a second round of enemies. I'm not 100%, but yes, there are.
Target locked on.
Whoa! Yeah,
Primary weapon
just focused them. What's the point in setting myself up for taking their hits and having a shield charging wingman if they just... Well, I haven't got a shield charging wingman anymore. Sent that backup one away so I didn't have to repair his ship as well.
Target locked on. Primary weapon ready.
Oh, you can definitely tell the difference between grey and purple ammo. I'm using purple ammo in my frigate. It takes so much longer to kill this stuff.
Auto starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location.
Definitely cheaper to replace a wingman ship than it is when you're around there. Like,
Commencing warp.
even though he and I have the same ship, I have to like buy mine off the trading
Arrived
post
at target location.
for a couple of million gala, whereas his will just cost me a few mod kits that I can buy for credits. Same ship, but he gets one for a couple of mod kits. Cost me a couple of million
Commencing
for
warp.
one of the same ships, but never mind, never mind.
Arrived at target location. Entered space station.
And that's the tea done. And that round of encounters done. So we've got 2 4s with no special mentions. Oop. Only the great reward ones that have special requirements. I think they're still fully configured, but let's have a little look. No, you are missing something. I should have. Oh, where is it then? Why? There we go, because I've got them all on here. And do I have any? No other T1 ships. So, you've got an adaptive, you've got 2 adaptives. We don't have a 3rd adaptive now, do we? Not a purple one, anyway. Oh, a green one. I'll be fine. Don't need so much thermal. Doodly-doo. And so we only got 2 events, so I'm fine with running whatever ammo I've got in it.
Starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location.
Of course, your wingman preference is a wee bit glitchy occasionally. It flickers up the wrong one until you get to your actual destination. Shows the wrong face. But when you actually click on it, when you get to a point where you want to select your wingman, then it will be in the right order.
Commencing warp.
But it has a tendency to show you the last one you had out.
Arrived at target location.
I do like this ship. Super device charges faster based on your speed, so that's why I run thrusters on the ones that get bonuses from speed.
Starting war. Commencing war.
I just spotted something
Arrived
on the
at
screen.
target location.
Oh, this one's a bit lengthy.
Orbiting target.
Normally I'd just say follow, but since I'm running double thrusters, and recovering my super device at a ridiculous rate. I would rather.
Primary preparing to move. Target lock. Auto combat activated.
Rather make sure that I can keep moving and keep that super, because that is a very effective super device there, isn't it? Come on, turn my ship around. Thank you.
Approaching target. Primary weapon ready. Approaching target.
So now I'm going to save my thrusters. I've already got one active anyway, but my super device is charged. Get some pirates soon, hopefully.
Approaching target.
I'm going to use thrusters because I think we're about to get pirates, and if I'm already at speed when I use my super, then we'll...
Approaching target.
Pirates did not spawn. What a waste of thrusters. Oh well. Sure, you get two waves of pirates, but I guess they're not always at the same place. Oh. Well, only one wave of pirates. What a terrible shame. And one more for...
Auto combat starting warp engine.
And your super
Commencing
device
warp.
loses charge when you warp. So... makes it tactical. Gives defenders an advantage and stuff, because theirs will be charged. Unless they've been using them. Have I done this one?
Approaching target. Approaching target.
Might not have done last resort yet. Oh no, I have done this one at some point, I believe.
Target engaged. Primary weapon ready.
Universal Business Alliance. What a lovely ad. Not so good at reading backwards, me.
Approaching target. Target engaged.
Kinda have to pay for. If you don't get senior recruit employment contracts, then you're not going to get a really good wingman. And those do affect your character stats as well. So there are some pay-to-win elements. Like, they're not major, but they will give you an edge. But Eve Echoes has those too. Like, advanced skills. Blueprints out. While I'm active, the ammo boxes don't take long to decrypt. So, stack a bunch of those up. And then put a barrier one. It takes a bit longer on the end. Don't want to waste time. That one. I'm pretty sure that was one of the larger ammo boxes there. We have more ammo boxes. We do indeed. Let's get that wingman ship repaired. And see if we have any. We do have a great reward mission, I believe. And that says high damage, mostly kinetic. No thermal. We'll swap that out. Since I'm running double crit, I'll run a crit enhancer as well. And we should be fine. I'll just get you ready to go in your battleship.
Starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location. Starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location.
I'm noticing my phone is quite warm. Definitely felt it warmer there. It does occasionally, seemingly at random, Generally, when you first start a game, decide it's going to overheat. Well, it shuts the application down and gives you an overheating warning.
Starting warp engine.
Most of the time, if you start it back up again, you'll be fine, but...
Arrived at target location. Auto combat activated. Approaching target. Target locked on. Approaching target.
In a battleship, which is a little bit more strategic.
Approaching target locked on.
With shorter range, anyway.
Approaching target.
I kind of have, because I'm using combat blasters.
Target locked on. Approaching
I
target.
can just, rather than use the auto orbit, start approaching the next one before you finish.
Target locked on. Approaching target. Target locked on. Approaching target. Target locked on. Approaching target. Target locked on.
Time for the supervisor. Huzzah. Oh, what am I sending him away for? Ooh, awesome. Being level 40. Takes a while because there's a daily XP cap
Auto
on how much
starting
you
warp
can
engine.
earn.
Commencing warp.
The fact that SG, Second Galaxy that is, has like, you can do
Arrived
20
at
rep
target
quests
location.
per week, which you can easily just like grind out in an afternoon. And you can do 12 encounters every 2 days without paying.
Target locked on. Approaching target.
Kind of, it makes room for for Eve. You know, if I could play this game PvE wise and everything constantly,
Approaching target.
then I might be inclined to do so. But since I kind of have to take a break. Eve. If I was doing Eve constantly, I'm pretty sure I would get bored of it. But as in between my SG sessions, I'm really quite enjoying them both.
Approaching target.
Well, this is going to take a while. 37 kilometers in a battleship. I'm going to go fire off my devices and get my supercharge. Why not? Accelerate my supercharge. There's lots of things that affect how fast your super device recovers.
Target engaged.
I hope there's more things to kill. Yes, we have to hold on until the rescue fleet gets here.
Target
Excellent.
locked on.
Oh, why do they have to put them 45 kilometers away? Of course, they'll be heading for an orbit,
Approaching
and
target.
that can take you ages to get into range, so I prefer to do a direct approach. And this has a 30 kilometer range, so we'll use that. And now that we're kind of in range, we'll go back to orbiting.
Target locked on. Approaching target.
But if we're out of range, well, direct approach. Hope I can get to those suicide bombers in time.
Target locked on. Approaching
I kind
target.
of think they might be the priority things to take out. Oh,
Target lock. Approaching target.
somebody's just blowing them out of the sky for us. Very kind of them. Well, one of them anyway. Good.
Target locked on. Approaching target.
They're all in range. Well, of the super. In range. Fire critical. Nope, shooting me. Fired after screen.
Target locked on. Approaching target.
Please don't make me go back to the Starbase. Okay, awesome. Complete. That wasn't the difficult one, was it? Good. Wasn't. That would have been very disappointing if
Auto
that was
combat. Starting warp engine.
the high
Commencing
damage one.
warp. Arrived at target location. Approaching target. Auto combat. Target locked on. Approaching target.
One of those things where aiming for an orbit will just take you a lot longer to get into range. Oh. I'm fine getting myself
Orbiting
into trouble,
target.
buddy.
Target locked on. Target locked. Approaching target. Target locked on.
Can't remember if more smugglers come or not, but just in case they do, I'm gonna save my ability. This will be the one that does the high damage then.
Target locked. Approaching target.
They're on advantage. Super.
Target locked on. Approaching target. Target locked on.
Once they're partway through the hull, tend to swap over because the bullets that are already en route to them will take them out. The main thing that makes this more enjoyable than Eve is that when you target something, the camera starts auto-following it. And you have control of the camera by which thing you click on without changing which thing you're targeting on. You have a select up there, which obviously those things decided to go in the way of, so you select the thing and then pressing
Approaching
that,
target. Auto combat deactivated.
this
Approaching
target
target.
in the bottom corner will actually set it as your target for either auto fire for your weapons and stuff. Now if I select it and then click the weapon manually, I'm not going to try with like shooting at my wingman, then you can do it manually, but it's annoying that it doesn't toggle the weapons on and off like it does in Eve, but that's what the auto combat kind of takes over the firing for you for.
Starting war
I don't know.
engine. Commencing
Both different.
war. Arrived at target location.
But yes, it's all done with stuff for now, and I need the loo, so ending stream. Ta-ta.